Please like and subscribe for more. Let me ask you something. Have you ever started something with huge motivation? A new workout, a side project, learning a language, only to quit after a few weeks? We've all been there. The problem isn't your goal. It's not your motivation. The problem is a missing ingredient. That ingredient is self-discipline. And here's the good news from Daniel Walter's book, The Power of Discipline. Self-discipline is not something you're born with. It's a skill. Like playing guitar or cooking, you can learn it, you can practice it, you can get better at it. For the next hour, we're going to learn exactly how. So, get comfortable. Let's dive in. First, let's kill a myth. Some people think you're either born disciplined or you're not. That's just not true. Scientists can actually see your brain working when you make a disciplined choice. The part of your brain that handles self-control, it's called the prefrontal cortex. And every time you resist temptation, every time you choose to do the hard thing, you're strengthening that part of your brain. Think of it like a muscle. Every rep makes it stronger. Every time you give in, you weaken it. This is huge. It means your past failures don't matter. You can start building this muscle right now, today. So if discipline is a skill, why don't more people learn it? Because of something called status quo bias. Fancy term, simple meaning. We like things to stay the same. Even if things aren't great, at least they're familiar. Change is scary. Getting fit costs you sleeping in and eating whatever you want. Starting a business costs you a steady paycheck. Writing a book costs you hours of TV. We see the cost, we feel the fear, so we stay put. But Walter asks a powerful question. What's the cost of not changing? Where will you be in 5 years if you do nothing? That's the real question. Here's a concept from Navy SEAL training. It's called the 40% rule. When your mind tells you, I'm done, I can't go on, you've actually only reached about 40% of your true capacity. You've got 60% left. The limits you feel are mostly the limits you believe in. When you push past that voice saying quit, you build something powerful. You build resilience. Next time you're struggling, remember that voice is lying. You're only at 40%. Keep going. Walter says something important. Bad habits are developed by failing to do the most important things in the morning. Your morning sets the tone. If you wake up late, rush around stressed, grab your phone immediately, you're already reacting to the world. You're on defense. But if you take control of your morning, you start the day with a win. 2 simple habits before 8 a.m. 1. Meditate or just sit quietly. 10 minutes. Breathe. Set an intention. This calms your brain. 2. Read something. 15 minutes of reading builds focus and exposes you to new ideas. Do these 2 things, and you've already won before the day even starts. That momentum carries you forward. Here's a trap: over-planning. We think if we just have the perfect plan, we'll finally start. So we research, we buy notebooks, we create color-coded schedules, but we never actually start. Planning can be a form of procrastination. It feels productive, but it's just avoiding the messy work. Walter's advice: start now. Figure out the details as you go. Done is better than perfect. This might be the most important idea in the book. Every goal worth achieving requires doing things that feel uncomfortable. The hard conversation, the early workout, saying no to something fun. Most of us run from discomfort. We take the easy path, and we stay stuck. The solution: step into discomfort on purpose. Make that call, go to that class, have that talk. Every time you do, you prove to yourself that discomfort won't kill you, and your tolerance for it grows. Here's a practical technique. It's called urge surfing. We all get urges. The urge to eat junk food, the urge to scroll social media, the urge to procrastinate. Most of us fight these urges. We say, no, stop. But fighting actually makes urges stronger. Instead, try this. Don't say, I want cake. Say, I'm having an urge to eat cake. See the difference? You're not identifying with the urge, you're observing it like a cloud passing by. Psychologists compare urges to ocean waves. They swell up, peak, and then crash and fade. If you don't fight them, they last about 20 to 30 minutes. So when an urge hits, pause, breathe, notice where you feel it in your body. Watch it rise, watch it fall. Don't fight, just ride the wave. It works. Finally, let's talk about identity. Imagine two people at a party offered junk food. First person says, "No thanks, I'm trying to quit junk food." The second person says, "No thanks, I don't eat junk food." See the difference? The first person still sees themselves as a junk food eater who's trying to change. The second person has decided who they are. This is the deepest level of discipline. It's not about forcing yourself to do things you hate. It's about becoming the kind of person who naturally does those things. You're not forcing yourself to run, you're a runner. You're not trying to write, you're a writer. You're not resisting junk food, you're someone who eats healthy. When your actions match your identity, discipline stops being a battle. It's just being you. So, let's bring it all together. Daniel Walter's message is simple. Discipline is the bridge between your goals and your achievements. Talent matters, intelligence matters, motivation matters, but without discipline, none of it leads anywhere. The good news? Discipline is a skill. You can build it. Start small. Maybe tomorrow you just wake up when the alarm rings. Maybe you surf one urge instead of fighting it. Maybe you tell yourself, "I'm the kind of person who follows through." Small wins add up, day after day. That's how you build the muscle. As Walter says, success doesn't come from what you do occasionally, it comes from what you do consistently. So, start today. Build that bridge, one brick at a time. Thank you for listening.